Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, this someone was asked us to talk about how we see the team in this moment. And this is a video where we are going to talk about the players we think should leave, the players we think they have to stay, and also the starting 11 we would put if we were the coach. Thank God we are not. So before starting, let me remind you that down there is a red button that you can hit to subscribe. Like this, you will not miss any of our daily videos, and also you will help us to keep growing, which is also beneficial for us too. So it's a win-win relation. And after saying that, without more delay, let's start. My question is now, because I'm sure Barcelona is going to play with a 4-3-3 system. So which players we should put in these positions, where should put them, and how we should play? That's quite interesting topic. So let's start for the beginning, for the forwards. No, sorry, for the goalkeepers. So for the goalkeepers, we have these options. We have Ter Stegen, of course. I think, no doubt, I think anybody will think that Ter Stegen should leave Barcelona, should not play anymore. It's true that he's recovering from his injury, and by the moment we should check how is his knee, but I have no doubt that he will come back strong as before, or even stronger. The other option, of course, we have Neto too, that by the moment he didn't leave, and he will play the first matches of the team, which, well, I will talk about that later. And finally, we have Iñaki Peña. Iñaki Peña, for me, is the natural substitute in the future of Ter Stegen. He's the goalkeeper of the under 21 years old or under 21-year-old national team, Spanish national team. He's a great goalkeeper. I have no doubt that he should be the substitute of Ter Stegen. So for that reason, in my opinion, Neto shouldn't stay in Barcelona anymore. Not just because of that, because we are cutting his progression. Neto is a wonderful player, a wonderful goalkeeper, and he should play in the starting 11 in other team. And sadly, in Barcelona has no place. Talking about the defense, here we have a problem, because just for two positions, for the center backs, we have 6 players, and some of them their salary is too high, and their apportation, what they give to the team, is too low. So some of these players should leave. Of course, later we will see. The problem is the left back, because what are we going to do with that left back? By the moment we have just Alba. Yeah, there sound many names for that left back. Actually, there is a new that we will talk later. Well, probably here in where I am for tomorrow already. But for me, there are some options. One is Alejandro Balde. The problem is that he's too young yet. He's just 17 years old. So we should think about other alternatives. And these alternatives could be Emerson or Dest. Koeman said, I read that in Ajax, Dest was playing on the left back. I didn't see any video. I didn't see anything. I think just saw one kind of video. So if you have seen any video of Dest watching him playing of the left back, please leave it on the comments, because that will be a wonderful information. And for Emerson, nothing. I've seen nothing about left back. So in my opinion, Dest is the only one who could give us some quality in that position as Alba is doing. But for me, they keep being on the right back, and we don't have anyone with guarantees on that position. So I think we should really get one player to change Jordi Alba, because as I'm saying, Alejandro Valde is very good, but too young. And for the right back, we have 4 players. That's how Barcelona have so many problems, because some places there are so many players, and the other positions no players. Here we have Dest, Sergio Roberto. Don't forget he's a right back, sometimes in the midfield, but well, Sergio Roberto, Mingueza, which is a center back, but Koeman prefers him at the right back, so well, it depends, and Emerson. In my opinion, well, we have enough players for that position, and it doesn't be weird if we let one of them go. And that's what I want to talk about that now, because we have, as you can see, at the defense, we have 10 players. It's a lot of players. We will see later how many midfielders we have. But in my opinion, there are some players who should leave, and of course, one of them is Sergio Roberto. I've been saying it. Actually, now that Bayern Munich is interested in one right back, it's the option to send Sergio Roberto, get some money, and like this, beneficial for all the parties, an operation beneficial for all the parties. Other one, of course, Umtiti, who should leave at all. I had no doubt about that. I think anyone will defend Umtiti like, yeah, he still can be better than he has been until now. And some of you may think, oh, Lenglet, why not? Well, I didn't take away Lenglet because, as I said in other videos, we need a left back defender, a left-footed center back defender. That's because many of the forwards and the strikers are right-footed. So this helps the defense or the goalkeeper to protect more the goal, avoiding or having a strong left-footed player that, like this, will try to control more that opposite leg of the striker. So I think we shouldn't sell Lenglet, but anyway, because of his salary, because of what he has done until now, or because of the last season and previous seasons haven't been so good. I think Lenglet should leave, but just if we get another left-footed center back. If not, in my opinion, he should stay. And I know that's controversial. You may think, no, that's crazy. But if we don't get another player with that his strong leg is the left, I think we should keep Lenglet. But it's my opinion. And of course, I'm not saying that I want it. I am saying we need just a left center back. Passing to the midfield, like pivots. In this moment, people are saying, well, we have just Busquets. It's true, because Pjanic, well, he will leave, of course. But we have many players from the Barcelona B that could be in that position, and they play really good. One of them is Oriol Busquets. I've seen some videos of him, and he's wonderful. Other option is here Nico Gonzalez. Has played wonderful. I really like how he plays, and actually he's the son of a former football player too, Frank Gonzalez. So I think no doubt about his quality. Also, Alex Collado, it's a wonderful player. We have no doubt about that. All of them has much quality. And Ilaix Moriba, of course. Ilaix Moriba, he's strong. He's a very good midfielder. Actually, he has been playing for the first team last year, and if he renews, of course, he's going to be there and as a substitute of Busquets. I have no doubt about that. But also here we have Jandro Orellana. He's a wonderful player too. His quality is he has very good quality. All of them are very good. I mean, all the players from Barcelona B, all of them have different different skills. that could be very helpful for Barcelona. So that thing that Busquets has no one to substitute him. Well, it's just getting one of them, and I'm sure they will take advantage of his of that chance, but they just need the chance to let them show how they perform. And for the other part, well, we have Pedri, Ricky Puig, Coutinho, and De Jong. Of course, no doubt. I think no doubt about this one. So if you ask me which players I should let them go, of course, Coutinho. Coutinho. In the website, it says it's a midfield, so I thought it was a forward, really. But well, Coutinho has proven nothing in Barcelona, has proved nothing. So he didn't adapt, so he should leave. And Pjanic, of course. He didn't. Well, it's because Koeman, I think, not because his quality. He's a very good player, but he didn't adapt enough, and we need money. So these are two players that should leave. And as you can see, we have 10 center backs, and we have just 4 midfielders. That's well. And then for the forward, well, here we have 7 forwards. Nothing to say about them. All of them are great players. Well, maybe we can have some doubts about Braithwaite, but how he works, it's wonderful. I mean, it's one of those players who doesn't have that quality, but he works to get that extra that he needs. Okay, but if you ask me, for example, I would sell Dembélé. I don't like him. It's a personal opinion. I don't like him. Every time he tries to dribble, he just dribble once, and the other if he tries four times, one he is success, but the other ones is nothing. And then you get a counter attack, and many goals came like that. Also, Braithwaite, he doesn't have his space in this team, I think, and we need money. And also Griezmann, because of the same, we have no space. And if you ask me which is the starting 11, I'll put the former one. It's of course Ter Stegen on the goal. Then Alba, Araujo, Piqué, and Dest. But of course, we have Sergio Roberto. No, we have Eric Garcia, and we could change perfectly Eric Garcia for Piqué. That's not really a problem, but that's what I think. For the experience he has. By the moment, Piqué could still be there, but if Eric Garcia if the coach thinks that Eric Garcia could perform better, I have no doubt about that. Also, Busquets in the center, and later we'll have Pedri, De Jong, Messi at the left. I like to put Messi at the left, or I don't like to put him as a striker, not because he's a striker, because he needs meters to create goals. And I don't like when he's surrounded by so many players. So I think starting from one of the wings could be a very good for him. Actually, he has many good goals from those positions. So I think it's a very good place for him. Agüero as a striker, not because he's a good striker or whatever, because the capacity that he has to bring the defenders with him, just because of that. And Depay at the right, because this is by the moment, until we get Ansu Fati. In that moment, I will change even Pedri and De Jong, because I think Pedri could need to be near Messi, because their connection is really good, actually better than De Jong and Messi. And maybe I don't like Messi at the right. He plays quite good too as a right wing. Maybe at the left, because he has a very good connection with Alba. But anyway, in that position, Ansu Fati as the other wing, that Ansu Fati is really good at that position too. And then Depay trying to move the defenders to attract them. But that's not the only starting 11 I have. I have another one, and this is the other one. This is for the King's Cup. I think all the players need their chances, and those players who doesn't play for the league or Champions League should be in this tournament. And for example, that's why I put Iñaki Peña as a goalkeeper, then Araujo with Mingueza, because he performed really good last season, I think, and they deserve the chances. Then I put Emerson at the right, and then as Alba will need time to recover and will need some games to rest, Dest at the left as a solution if we don't get anyone else. Then as pivot, any one of those guys, of those young players I said is perfect for this position. But in my opinion, I like Nico Gonzalez, and I think that should be the pivot in my team. And then, of course, Ricky Puig, we could make the young. Well, these players really, these positions could change. Could be Pedri rest, Ricky Puig with the young, however, or this one too. However, don't put the young as a pivot because he needs to be next to the opponent's area, because he creates a lot of opportunities, and I think this is and Ricky Puig gives some dynamism to the team, so I think it could be a good chance. And again, the same forward that before, because I think this is the best forward we have. We can change the pie for Kun, but anyway, Pedri and Ansu Fati, Messi and Ansu Fati always there. And guys, that's my team. I think, well, of course, I think it's the best because this is what we have. The problem is that we need a center back and maybe one midfield, but not a change for Busquets, because changes for Busquets, players that can substitute Busquets, we have many. We need a center back to change for Pedri or for the young, because they will have a lot of matches to play, and that's a position that you can get very tired because you have to go back, and that's why Sanchez could be one good option. But there are many options in the market that could be good. But if you want a strong player, Nico Gonzalez is one of them. And a forward, I really think we need a forward. Maybe Braithwaite could stay, or Griezmann, but the problem is the problem of Griezmann is that his salary is too high. So maybe Braithwaite, but he doesn't score so many goals. So that's a bit the problem we have, that we need a striker with goal. We got Kun and Depay, which by the moment we expect them to have goal, but we don't know it 100%. And I understand that's why Laporta wants another forward too. So that's all, guys. I really like to know what do you think about my team, and what's your team? How would you do your team? Which football players you think could come or should come? And that's all, guys. Thank you for watching us. I'm sorry the video was so long, but it was an analysis quite extensive of the team. And again, thank you for watching us, and see you in the next video. Bye.